all you beautiful people? It's your girl Agent, the MUA, back with another edition of Adventures in Freelancing. If this is your first time here, first time seeing my face, welcome. I'm so glad you were able to join us. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If, however, you are not new, if, however, you are not new, this is not your first time seeing my lovely face, you already know what time it is. Hey, A-lister, how you doing? So, I am super excited to bring you guys this video because this is something that I have whined, complained, and threw a fit about for a few years now. And I'm just like super excited that I'm able to bring you guys this video. As you can see in the title, I heard the CoverGirl Queen Collection Bronzer in Ebony Bronze has been reformulated, reintroduced to us as this full spectrum Sculpt expert bronzer in bronze, and I needed to know the tea. So as soon as I saw this announcement on my Facebook, I hurried over to Amazon Prime and placed my order, and 2 days later it was at my door. So this is what it looks like. It's like identical to the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer, and just judging by like what this brand new fresh one looks like, it looks pretty similar. Like, if this is what I think it is, my prayers have been answered. This is the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer. This is the full spectrum bronzer. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this one looks a little bit darker. I don't know if this one, if it's because this one is well used. This is the one that I keep in my kit. But I don't know. Let's just get into it. Let me see if I can get this wig back. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia Kashuk brush. This is the number 113 brush. I'm gonna go in with the Ebony Bronze on the right side. One thing I noticed about this bronzer is super pigmented. So I notice, like, when I'm doing my makeup and I go into and I tap into that product more than once, I'm gonna get a lot of color, and I'm probably gonna mess that shit up. See, this is just, it's everything, y'all. It's everything. I already have my wig on, so I'm just gonna tap that up there. Oh, that's a lot. See what I mean? It's so easy to overdo it with this bronzer because it's so pigmented. And like, I think I bought this for, I think it was like $5.88 on Amazon Prime. And I remember the bronzer when it originally was in stores was like $7.88, $8 or something like that. So that is the bronzer. It's just my favorite thing to bronze with. It's just so beautiful, and it has like always been one of my favorite things to bronze with. It's been the only thing I like to bronze my face with for maybe 5 or 6 years. Like, this is my jam, okay? So I'm gonna go into the full spectrum bronzer, and this is in the color Ebony. So let's see. I'm just tapping into it one time because the fresh ones be hella pigmented. Oh, I think that's her. I think that's her. She look like Beige. What y'all think? What y'all think? I think that's her. I'm so excited. There's way too much bronzer on my forehead. That's good enough. I guess what I can do is kind of show you guys how I do my dimension on myself if you haven't already seen it before. I think it's in a couple of videos. I'm just gonna go in and fill that in just a teeny tiny bit more. I use a whole bunch of stuff in this step, so don't be alarmed. You don't have to do all this stuff. I'm going into this Anastasia Beverly Hills blush kit, and I like to tap into this one really lightly. Boop. And then tap off any excess, and then I just like to go over the bronzer and just warm it up even more. Now I'm gonna go in with my Mineralized Skin Finish in Cheeky Bronze, and this beautiful, beautiful brush by Real Techniques. It just does this job really quick. I'm just kind of blending everything together with the Cheeky Bronze. Just to kind of soften everything up right there. Cheeky Bronze is really, really good at that. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and take my Soft Focus Finish Powder by Black Radiance. This is in the color Creamy Bronze Finish. Let me, hold on. Giant hoops. I use this to kind of warm up my jawline because I don't bronze my jawline, but sometimes it be kind of light and ashy. I'm trying to see what I look like away from the camera, and I can't see around the camera, but sometimes I be ashy around my jawline and it be real unsightly. So I use this to just kind of warm that up, and it's just really beautiful. These are amazing powders. I have all three of these. They come in 3 different colors. I have all 3 of them. They're gorgeous. And they're hella cheap, so go get some. They remind me a lot of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Only thing is there's only 3 colors, and they have a little bit more coverage than a Mineralized Skin Finish. And they're a little bit heavier. Hey, lipstick on your teeth. Anyway, like I was saying, whatever is left, I kind of tap it right here on that brush just to make sure that my under eye is not looking too bright in the wrong places. I'm gonna go ahead and snatch my nose down because this is usually around in the process where I do this. You don't have to be all OD with your nose contour. You probably shouldn't be all OD with your nose contour. I'm gonna go right into blush. I'm gonna go into, do I want to use this? I don't know what I want to use for blush. I kind of just want to use my Petal Power, not Petal Power, Lovejoy. This is a mineralized blush by MAC. It is called Lovejoy. This is Bae. When I tell you this is Bae, this is Bae. I'm just going to add a little bit of this to my cheeks with this super fluffy brush. I think it's dirty. Don't judge me. Okay, now for highlighter. I was watching Makeup Tiffany J. I think it's like her latest video, and she used this, and she was absolutely right. This is an oldie but goodie. I remember this was one of the most expensive things I bought at the time when I bought it. This is the Laura Geller Gelato Highlighter in Gilded Honey. This thing was $26, hunty. And I remember when I bought it, I was like, girl, you really about to spend $26 on this highlighter? And you know why I wanted it? Because Miss Rosh Posh had it. And I was like, if Miss Rosh Posh has it, I have to have it. Period. So I went out to Ulta and spent my $26 on this highlighter. And I remember when I got it, I was so hyped because it really is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. Y'all see that? She's still cute, honey. She ain't lost a beat. Oh, by the way, I'm using this brush from Juvia's Place. This is the highlighter brush, I think. I will leave the name listed in the description below or in the video down here somewhere. Like, This brush feels so good in my hand. It's like nice and weighty, and it blends out highlighter perfectly. It's so soft and fluffy, and the taper is just right. I am like falling in love with this brush. I'm also gonna go in with a little Heroin loose highlighter because I like to layer my highlighters. Y'all know what time it is. I'm going in with a little Fix Plus on this one because I didn't really get what I wanted. I am gonna go in with a little bit of this. What was this called? This was called a highlight powder from the Boom Boom Bloom collection by MAC. Girl, it's a bronzer and it is really, really pretty. I just feel like this bronzer just diffuses and softens everything up. I get my dimension from the Ebony bronze. I get transition from the Cheeky bronze. And I just get this smooth blend from the Spring Bling bronzer, the Boom Boom Bloom one. So all in all, this is definitely Ebony bronze. Like, this makes me so excited, and the reason that this makes me so excited is it is so hard to find a good bronzer for women of color. And this collection, oh my goodness, I'm sitting here literally looking at my foundation from the CoverGirl Queen collection. Do you guys remember this collection? I always felt like that collection was so ahead of its time, and I really wish CoverGirl would bring it back because I think it would kill. When this was on the shelves, this was the only thing I used. This was my first foundation, like the very first foundation that I found that matched my skin color really, really well, gave me good coverage and a good finish. That's the foundation that I was introduced to makeup with. So for me to see this foundation and this bronzer, like, for me to be able to purchase this bronzer and keep it stocked in my kit and not have to worry about paying $30 for it when it's time for me to order one, this makes me super, super happy. Guys, if you do not have this in your kit, this is definitely A-list approved. Get you one, get you two, get three. Get one for yourself, get a backup, and get one for your kit because they're like $6. And these rival my high-end bronzers. I grabbed this for myself, for my clients, before I grab my Anastasia bronzers, before I grab my Smashbox bronzers, before I grab, you know, my MAC bronzers sometimes even. Like, this is my jam. This is my jam, and if you guys have never tried it before, I really, really would love for you to go out and try it and let me know what you think. If you already have it, leave me a comment below. Let me know if this is a holy grail for you because it is definitely a holy grail for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, hit subscribe, share this video. Turn on the bell so you never miss an upload from your girl. Until next time, stay beautiful.